What is going on, guys? It is Duke. Welcome to another video here on the channel, Rise of Civilization's daily content. So make sure you are subscribed. Let's get into it. So today we're basically just chilling. We got our coffee here. We have been going after rallying on Barbarian forts. We've been going after barbs. So that's what we're going to do first. If we check out the academy, we are right there. We spoke in the last video about getting this maxed out. We're 10 minutes away with the help of some speed ups, of course. And we're going to go ahead and finish this off. So we're going to go ahead and use that there. Bang. It's going to be finished. That is cool. Now we can move on in the academy because, of course, City Hall 22, we're trying to wipe away every single upgrade inside of that academy. So let's click and collect it and bump up the power. So that's pretty good, about 120k right there on the power. We also finished off one of the objectives for the day, which I think is going to finish out our objectives, and we're still maybe about 8 hours away from the objective rollout time. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and get back into the academy because what we've been talking about with the economic end of it was finishing off mathematics, which we did. So that's awesome. We got a 15% research speed, which is going to help everything else here in the academy. So that was target number 1. And then we're going to jump over to engineering because that's going to help within the city limits here. It further increases your building speed in your city. So it looks like we have to use some stone resources because we've been struggling. But I think if we back out real quick, I think we have a stone pit going on over there. We have some gatherers in there. I think Joan's in there doing her thing, maybe with Sarka. And she's going to be bringing back a good amount of stone from that. What did I say before? It was like 1.1. So hopefully we can get close to like 1.5 upwards of stone. So that's going to be cool. So we can go ahead and jump in and let's see what we're going to do here. So what I say we're going to do, we're going to use some of our resource tokens to go ahead and use that. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So we need 616 more. So we have a whole bunch of 112s. So let's go ahead and use that. That's going to help us out and get to what we're doing because some of the commenters were saying before that, go ahead and use some of those. I do hoard up my resource tokens and I do hoard up my speed ups. I do hoard them up like crazy, and I don't know why. I just think I like having them just in case. But you know, it's good to go ahead and use them. Let's go ahead and collect these rewards right there. We're going to claim them, and then we're going to jump in and we're going to finish off. Is that okay? So that gets us up to our 100-point daily objective. Now, guys, if you've been playing the game for any amount of time, you know that you have to finish this. This is like free daily stuff that you get every single day. And if we click on that chest right there, you got 100 gems, you got a gold key, we got 4 heads, and a magic box. So I love boxes, so that's always a good thing. So let's get that. So you should be doing that. There's no excuse because you can go in there. You don't even need to spend a ton of time playing in the course of a day. You can get those relatively easy using some of your boost, going after even a barbarian troop or not, upgrading some things here and there. You can even drop down a tree and that'll count as a building upgrade. So a little bit of a advice tidbit there. So that's cool. So that is a good thing. So like I said, we got our what did we do? Okay, we got our academy rolling. We're rocking and rolling. We are up to, where are we going up to? I wasn't even paying attention. So going up to level 5 for the engineering. So we want to rock that and finish that out. So now what I really want to do at this point is what do I got going on here? I have 3 March queues out in the wild right now, farming, doing their thing, and it looks like Constance is on her way back. Now, because I've been relatively active today, I'm trying to keep 3 March queues going, keeping them going out in the wild, doing their thing as far as the farming goes. That leaves 2 open because there have been some activity today. Right now they're a little bit further away, but the barb forts have been flowing today. So trying to keep 2. I woke up, I had 1 open queue, but there's so many barbarian forts and I was getting kind of sad because I wanted to take part and get those experience tomes, which the tomes of knowledge, of course, you got to get your commanders up because, as you can see, we're doing a good job. I said we are getting to a respectable level. We did finally get Scipio up to level 40. We got to bump him up, but we're waiting. We are waiting. We are so close, guys, to getting him to go ahead and get the summon the experience, the expertise skill. So we're 5, 5, 5, 4. We're so close. We have 38 heads there right now. But really the question I have for you guys is, now I have 2, 4, 5 commanders up to level 40 here. I have my gatherers at level 70. Now, should I turn my focus towards kind of like a troop specialized commander like Zhao Zhao, or should I go back and work on these guys? Now, I would like to get him up to level 40, get his skills up, because I think right now, if you look, let's see if we can get rid of this cam, we are at 5123, which is kind of, it's a little bit broken, but I got the first skill maxed out, which is always a good thing. You got your direct damage factor, you got attack reduction, and march speed reduction of your opponent. Let me see, we got the increased cavalry unit speed, we got that up to level 2 right now. And the third skill is the healing factor, rage restoration. The one I really wanted to get going, which is I really can't control, is the Tiger Knight, the passive skill. I want to get a huge march speed. I want to have one army that I can run out with full cavalry that it can just blow past people if it's in an area where it's getting kind of attacked or jumped on. They can roll right out, because we've seen it. I've seen it here just in the recent Mightiest Governor event, just guys like flying away from opposition. So I want to kind of do that. I'd like to get that rolling, but I'm not really sure if I should turn my focus towards him or if I should go ahead and maybe keep working on JC or working on Scipio. So that's really what I want from you guys. I want you guys to help me. So many videos out there from all the other great Rise of Civilization YouTubers that are telling you what you should do, but now's your chance to call you on the carpet to try and help me. Give me your advice. What has worked for you? So what we're going to do with the time left, I think I saw a big gaggle of barbarians over here. So we're going to go ahead and farm them up. We're going to go after this guy, and then we're going to send my first crew that I like to send out really is Lohar and Boudica. I like to get them out rolling, get them going first. Plus, they get a ton of experience between the two of them. Now, I think a lot of people like to split them up and send them out separate. Maybe send Lohar and JC, and then also Boudica and Scipio. But I kind of like doing it this way. I like seeing that big number, like the 8,000 experience points for Lohar and Boudica. I like seeing that. I like to really push them in that regards. Plus, they have so many buffs as a peacekeeper duo here that they can go ahead and really just take the brunt of the damage from these guys, but then also kind of like heal some of the troops as they're heading out, because it takes a little bit of weight off of the shoulders from Julius and Scipio. So that's really what I like doing. It might be kind of odd, it might be the wrong way to do things, but so far I've kind of found that to be how I like to do it. So they're heading out that way. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to follow them along. I'm going to try and knock out all these barbarians over here. Now, we spoke in the recent weeks about jumping in with a whole bunch of people and farming barbs, but I've been trying to use maybe 2 or 3 queues for barbarian chain farming, just keeping them going, because as you can see right here, we got a level 24, we got a level 20, over here we have a level 21, we have a level 22, and then over here we got a level 25, we got another level 25 over here, and a 22 and a 25. So right now it is like barbarian paradise sitting over in this area, and I think I can do a really good job of working all these guys, getting some cheap little resource boxes, and just going in there and working that. So I spent some good amount of time yesterday doing that. It seemed to come off rather well. So I'm able to set aside a block of time where I can go ahead and just work on this. And they seem to be going rather slow. So they're heading across this way. And we got to get some boost going. Why don't we do that? So let's jump into, as they go ahead and go after those barbarians, let's go ahead and boost up a little bit, because I have not done that right now. We have to, let me see, what do we have going on? So we have a farm boost and we have a coin internal boost. Let's go ahead and get 8 hours on the wood, and 8 hours on the food, and then 8 hours on the stone. So that is good. And can we also do an attack bonus here? Let's see if it's going to let us. And yeah, so we're using that attack. That attack bonus might not even work for neutral units like this, but who cares? I have it, so I'm using it right now. Let's see what these guys can get rolling on. We're going to pop off on this level 24 barbarian unit and drink some coffee. Kind of like Jake from One Hive with his old Coffee and Clash videos, which were great. So I like to do that, but I think people might think it's boring. It would be pretty cool to just do a little bit of a Let's Play. As far as Rise of Civilization goes, you got some Rise and Coffee, which is always a great thing because I love Rise of Civilizations and I love coffee. So that's two things that you could probably put together. Let's see who are going to be my next victims here. I think we're going to go target these guys down south here, and it looks like this guy Calvin, I think that's a barbarian's name. Calvin is about to drop, and as you can see, we are going to try and push down to this level 20 here as soon as we get the notification that it is over with. Yes, so we're going to go ahead and go Lohar first, and then jump into JC and his role, and then they're going to turn and they're going to take them out. And then what do we say? Look at this, level 21 wants no parts of the armies. They say, you know what, let's get out of here. We're hiding under the tree. Now we're getting out of here. So looks like the level 22 guys want to roll too, but they're stopping. Come on, put up the fight. And they pretty much know their fate. It's coming because you can't stop Lohar and Boudica and JC and Scipio. You just can't. So let's go ahead and attack down here. Roll into this guy and then move that there. All right, so everybody's heading down that way. Looks like they're going back under the tree of the level 21 Barbarian group horde. So I think we're going to turn and go towards level 22 here. Hey, by the way, 22 is my favorite number of all time. Now, I played baseball up through college and wore number 22 from the time I was a kid, from the time I was in high school, American Legion ball, playing college ball. 22 was my number. A little bit of a Duke post tidbit for you. So fun facts for you. So let's go ahead and roll into this, get Lohar, and then use JC, heading that way, level 22. I should spare 22 because, like I said, it is my favorite number, but we're going after him. So spare, no mercy for barbarians. And it looks like we also got some objectives. Now, with the objectives, I want to kind of hold off on collecting them because I'm not sure. I think they might still be there once the clock resets, and then I can maybe collect that come reset time. I never really tried it. Because of my OCD, I got to get rid of notifications, but I should probably try and do that. Stop collecting objectives once you've already completed them all, but we'll see. Might test for me. You guys can let me know what you think. So, all right, looks like that is done. So we're going to go ahead and run them over there. So this is what we do here. It's a little monotonous and whatnot, but you can go ahead and take out a bunch. Let's see how many troops we still got. We still have 123. I think we started with like 133, 138,000, and then we can kind of bounce back here, get some healing going on so it's not too bad. Jump back over to the group, and you can just do this. Now, I'm sure guys do this constantly nonstop, and that's how they get a lot of work done on their commanders. If you can just sit out there and just bounce around and just go nuts with your barbarian farming, it is a great thing. I see a lot of people doing it, a lot of people talking about it in chat, but hey, that's what we're going to do. That is how we are going to finish off the video, by barbarian chain farming. And then like I said, leave a comment down below about the commanders, about pushing them up. Should I focus, turn my attention, and push guys up, or should I keep going after my guys that are on the top of the chain there? Let me know in the comments down below, and we will talk to you guys later.